Did you know that the human body literally glows? Yes, you heard it right. Each and every one of us emits a minuscule amount of light that's invisible to the naked eye. This light, known as biophotons, is 1,000 times less bright than what our human eyes can perceive. It's a fascinating phenomenon, isn't it? This is just one of those daily life facts that we often overlook. So, technically we are all walking around glowing. How's that for a mind-blowing start? You brush your teeth every day, but did you know that toothpaste is radioactive? That's right. It's not something to be alarmed about, but it's certainly a little bizarre, isn't it? Every day we squeeze a dollop of toothpaste onto our brushes without giving it a second thought. But that minty fresh paste that keeps our teeth sparkling clean also has a secret. It contains a small amount of radioactive material. Now, before you spit out your toothpaste in surprise, let's delve a little deeper into why this is. The radioactive material in toothpaste isn't something that's added in a lab, it's naturally occurring. It comes from the minerals used to make the toothpaste. You see, many of the minerals we find in nature, like calcium and phosphorus, which are key ingredients in toothpaste, contain traces of radioactive elements. These elements, such as uranium and thorium, are present in the Earth's crust. When these minerals are mined and processed to make toothpaste, the radioactive elements come along for the ride. But here's the thing, the amount of radioactive material in toothpaste is incredibly small. So small, in fact, that it's measured in picocuries, a unit that's used to measure radioactivity. And just to give you an idea of how small a picocurie is, 1 picocurie is a trillionth of a curie, a standard unit of radioactivity. So while it might seem a little strange to think about the fact that something we use every day contains radioactive material, it's not something to lose sleep over. The amount is so minuscule that it doesn't pose a risk to our health. In fact, we're exposed to far more radiation from natural sources in our environment every day. So, don't worry, your toothpaste isn't going to turn you into a superhero. Or a supervillain for that matter. But it's definitely a fascinating piece of trivia, isn't it? Remember that the next time you're brushing your teeth. Ever wondered how many eggs a chicken can lay in a year? Well, let's crack open this fascinating topic and find out. The humble chicken, often found clucking around in backyards or on farms, is a veritable egg-laying machine. You see, a chicken doesn't just lay a few eggs here and there. No, these feathered marvels can produce anywhere from 200 to 300 eggs in a single year. That's right, up to 300. It's an egg-stravaganza. Of course, the number of eggs a chicken lays isn't just random. It depends largely on the breed of the chicken. Some breeds, like the white leghorn, are egg-laying superstars, often reaching the higher end of that 2 to 300 range. Other breeds, like the Plymouth Rock, tend to lay fewer eggs, but they're still quite productive. The conditions in which the chicken lives also play a significant role in its egg-laying capabilities. Chickens that are well cared for, fed a balanced diet, and live in suitable environments are more likely to lay more eggs. Stress, poor diet, or inadequate living conditions can impact a chicken's egg-laying potential. And here's another egg-citing fact for you. The process of laying an egg takes about 24 to 26 hours. And once a chicken has laid an egg, it will typically take a short break, about half an hour or so, before starting the process again. Talk about hard work. But what happens to all these eggs? Well, many of them end up on our plates, of course. From scrambled eggs for breakfast to the eggs used in baking, these little packages of protein are a staple in many diets around the world. So, the next time you crack open an egg for your morning omelet or your favorite batch of cookies, take a moment to appreciate the incredible edible egg and the hard-working chicken that produced it. That's a lot of omelets. What if I told you that not all animals see the world as we do? Now that's a thought worth pondering, isn't it? You see, our furry, feathery, and scaly friends perceive colors in a way that's drastically different from ours. Let's dive into the canine world first. Dogs, our loyal companions, don't see the world in the vibrant array of colors that we do. Instead, they perceive it in shades of blue and yellow. It's a bit like looking through a faded, sepia-toned photograph. But don't worry, Fido isn't missing out on the beauty of the world. He's simply seeing it through a different lens. Now let's slink over to cats. These enigmatic creatures, known for their aloofness and agility, see the world a little differently than their canine counterparts. Cats perceive the world in shades of blue and green. Yes, that's right, that stunning red toy mouse you bought for Fluffy? To her, it appears as a different hue entirely. So why do animals see colors differently? It all boils down to science. You see, humans have 3 types of color receptors, or cones, in our eyes. These allow us to see a broad spectrum of colors. Most animals, on the other hand, only have 2 types of cones. This limits their color perception to certain shades. But before you start to feel sorry for our animal friends, consider this. Some animals have color vision that far surpasses ours. Take the mantis shrimp, for instance. This tiny crustacean has an astounding 16 types of color receptors. That's more than 5 times what we have. It's believed they can see colors we can't even imagine. Isn't that fascinating? The world is brimming with diversity, not just in the creatures that inhabit it, but also in the ways they perceive it. And while we may never fully understand what it's like to see the world through an animal's eyes, it's an intriguing thought to entertain. Imagine seeing the world through their eyes. Have you ever wondered why you dream? A question as old as humanity itself, and yet, even in the 21st century, it remains a tantalizing mystery. Scientists, philosophers, and dreamers alike have pondered this enigma, and yet, the definitive answer remains elusive. You see, the realm of dreams is a fascinating world, a nocturnal theater where the most bizarre, delightful, and sometimes terrifying narratives unfold. But why do we dream? What purpose does it serve? These are questions that have puzzled scientists and sleep researchers for decades. Some theories suggest that dreams are more than just random images played out in our minds as we sleep. They propose that dreams could be a mental process that helps us sort through and make sense of our emotions and memories. Imagine your brain as a supercomputer, processing and organizing vast amounts of data every day. At night, when you enter the world of dreams, your brain continues this task, sifting through the day's experiences, emotions, and memories, and integrating them into your mental database. But then, there are others who challenge this view. They argue that dreams might not serve any purpose at all. That's right, your thrilling escapades in dreamland might simply be a byproduct of your brain's activity during sleep, with no deeper meaning or function. Some even compare dreaming to the random flickering of a television screen when it's not tuned to any particular channel. And there lies the enigma. We dream, but we don't exactly know why. We've journeyed to the moon, split the atom, and decoded the human genome, but the mystery of why we dream continues to perplex us. It's a testament to the complexity and wonder of the human mind, don't you think? Makes you wonder what your dreams are trying to tell you, doesn't it? We've covered some pretty mind-blowing facts today, haven't we? From the beguiling to the bizarre, the deliciously edible to the vividly colorful, we've journeyed through a world of incredible daily life facts. Do you remember how we started? We delved into the strange fact that our bodies actually glow. Yes, it's not your imagination or a trick of the light. We emit a faint, almost imperceptible glow, a testament to the energy our bodies produce. Then we went on to explore the incredible edible egg. Who knew that this humble breakfast staple was such a powerhouse of nutrition and versatility? From its rich, creamy yolk to its sturdy, protective shell, the egg is a marvel of nature's design. And what about the vibrant world of animals? The fact that a chameleon changes its color not just for camouflage but also to communicate its mood is simply fascinating. It's like wearing your heart on your sleeve, or in this case, on your skin. Finally, we delved into the enigmatic realm of dreams. The fact that we forget 90% of our dreams within 10 minutes of waking up is a testament to the fleeting nature of our subconscious explorations. Remember, the world is full of wonders waiting to be discovered. Until next time, keep exploring.